Talk that I watched was the balance between courage and fear. The woman who presented this speech in 2019 was Cara Khan. After being diagnosed with a rare condition that deteriorates the muscle, she was told that she had to limit her ambitions. This presentation was about living big and trying to let courage outweigh fear. In doing so, she talks about her Grand Canyon expedition. Cara chose to speak on this experience because it was when she first found her balance between courage and fear. When she was diagnosed with hereditary inclusion body myopathy in her mid-20s, it changed her living completely. People told her that she had to completely change her aspirations and lower her expectations in life, and it was very disheartening. With that in mind, she chose the option to completely ignore it and continue on her dreams. And that definitely included that 1% of people who walked down the Grand Canyon base. Since she was incapable of walking, the next best thing was riding a horse. For the next 4 years, she committed herself to undertake a 12-day expedition, 4 days on horseback, and 8 days on raft, 150 miles across the Colorado River. April 13th of 2018, her journey began. After the first hour, she encountered difficulty. Going down an oversized step, unable to hold herself upright in the saddle, she plunged forward where she hit her face on the back of the horse's head and developed 2 black eyes. Even during her rafting, she choked on river water after taking a breath and was unable to steer herself. At the end of her experience, she concluded that it was the most worth it experience she's ever had. This TED Talk was of relevance to me because I learned that courage doesn't come when we want it to. It is a result of tough reflections and hard work. I feel that others should watch this presentation to understand that fear isn't a bad thing. Without fear, we would do foolish things, and without courage, we would be unable to step into the unknown. She began her speech with obstacles and ended her speech overcoming limitations that people thought she could never overcome. Cara spoke lightly of her limitations and more about her accomplishments. None of it stopped her from doing the things that she loved. That is something that I really liked about when she spoke. There's nothing that I could say that I didn't like about her speech, and the visuals she included of the horse, canyon, rapid river, and even her 2 black eyes was definitely a great picture on the screen because it helped me visualize what the expedition was really like. I think Cara's clothing was appropriate for this presentation, and although she didn't use much hand gestures, she definitely knew how to effectively engage a crowd, and while also including slight inputs of humor. Thank you.